As many of you know, Harry stepped back from his royal duties last year and now lives in California with his wife Meghan and their children. This move has caused quite a bit of controversy and conflict with his family back in the UK. Some feel he turned his back on his duty, while others say he had good reason to seek a more private life. Wherever you stand on that debate, it seems the situation keeps getting more complicated. According to recent reports, Harry has now expressed outrage over being excluded from a large inheritance left by his great-grandmother, the late Queen Mother. It seems the Queen Mother established a sizable trust fund many years ago that was intended to benefit her descendants when they turned 40 years old. Harry turned 40 this past summer, but was apparently denied access to his portion of the inheritance due to his stepped-back status. Sources say he feels this is unfair and that his family is still punishing him for leaving royal duties behind. Some context: the Queen Mother passed away in 2002 at the age of 101. During her lifetime, she amassed a great deal of wealth, including properties, investments, and other assets. It's believed she left around £30 million that was placed in a trust to be allocated when her grandchildren and great-grandchildren came of age. The trust stipulated that male lineage family members would receive their share at 40, while female lineage would receive it at 35, which is when women were traditionally considered settled with families of their own in the royal family. Over the past 2 decades, Princes William and Harry, as well as Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, have all received their portions. However, when Harry turned 40 in the summer, he was denied access to the remaining multi-million pound sum reportedly allocated to him as his inheritance. Representatives of the trust have not publicly commented, but insiders say the decision was due to Harry stepping back as a working royal and relocating overseas. Sources close to Harry say he is livid about being cut out despite the money being intended for him as his birthright. He believes his family is once again punishing him for choosing a private life in America over his duties as a royal in the UK. Supporters of the royal family counter that the terms of the trust were clear and may have precluded payouts to any royal family members no longer actively supporting the crown. So in summary, Harry finds himself in a bitter inheritance dispute with his family at a time when relations already seem tense. Understandably, being excluded from such a large sum he expected is a huge slap in the face. However, the royal establishment would argue he knowingly separated himself from royal obligations, so cannot then demand royal privileges. Where does this all lead? Will Harry take legal action to challenge the trust, or simply accept he's lost the money? And will it further damage already strained ties with his father and brother back in the UK? Only time will tell, but one thing is for certain. The drama around Harry's departure from the royal family shows no signs of slowing down. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this latest development. Do you feel Harry has a right to be angry? Or is excluding him justifiable given his decision to leave as a senior royal? Sound off in the comments, and let's discuss. And that wraps up my summary and analysis of Harry reportedly being outraged over missing out on his inheritance from the Queen Mother's trust. Please feel free to discuss your views on this ongoing saga in the comments. I appreciate you watching and hope you have a great day.